Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is probably the last October Magic video that I recorded that I just hadn't gotten around to finishing, like editing it. So this is day 12's prompt, which I believe was written in the stars, and this was the last one that I was able to record before just I got really busy and all the things, and kind of fell off the bandwagon with showing my process every day for the October Magic journaling challenge that I created. I did continue on responding to the prompts into October. At some point in the middle of the month, I did sort of like stop only because I just didn't have time to work in my journals. Um, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to come on and share this one since I already had filmed the process. I didn't have time to edit it. And so I had a tip in here on this spread here, and you can see like the masking tape that I had there. And so what I did was I just kind of painted the spread with a thick layer of white gesso just to prime the page. I knew I wanted to do some sort of mixed media art journal spread here, but I also knew that I wanted to use some Lace and Whimsy goodies that I have. I have a lot of like stickers and die cuts and all the things. And so since the prompt was written on the stars, I wanted to use some of the celestial bits that I have from Lace and Whimsy. Kathy tends to use a lot of like celestial icons and tarot pieces and all those things in her collections, and so I have quite a bit of it, and I wanted to use that to sort of represent written on the stars, or written in the stars. That's what the prompt was. And so I think I ended up using the black and white kind of fairy girl. And so I just took a bit of Payne's Gray acrylic paint. This is the golden heavy body Payne's Gray. It's such a lovely color. It's basically what I use when I want to use black, but I don't use black because black is just too black. It's like too permanently dark. This is a beautiful sort of blue toned dark gray kind of color, and so I just painted like sort of like very messy in the center because I wanted I guess the darkness to be in the center and then it to get lighter. And so just I love the look of just like dry brushing and just having those marks there, that I just went with that. And then of course I added some paint splatters, and I basically just used the Payne's Gray paint, and I just dipped my paintbrush in water so that I can get it a bit more liquidy to make the splatters. And yeah, I'm just going to use that die cut of that fairy girl, and it's in black and white, and it's sort of kind of faded, and she's a fairy, right? I don't know what type of fairy. Her wand has stars on it, and she has like a star crown, and so I just thought that would be cute. I'm just having fun with this prompt. I really didn't think of anything that would relate really well to it, except for I knew I wanted to do some sort of art journal page. And so I'm adding more splatters here, and these are, of course, white splatters of my favorite Liquitex white acrylic ink. Love it. And now I'm going in with some Lace and Whimsy stickers and adding some of these star stickers. They're kind of like in like a faded purple sort of color, and it just adds a bit more color to the page because the page is pretty much just the almost black and white, really. I added these little leaf bunches, and I was noticing that my stickers weren't staying, and that's because I'm trying to stick them down over acrylic paint and gesso, and they just weren't adhering very well. And so I'm just, gluing them down, pressing them down, making sure that everything sticks. But I'm just basically making a frame around the darkness in the center, and I'm just going to put a little sentiment in there. And I think I just wrote written in the stars. Again, not very groundbreaking at all. I was just having fun with, my response to the prompt, and it was pretty much all about the process and not so much about the outcome of the process, or if I was making a work of art or anything like that. It was basically all about the process. A lot of my journaling, or just art journaling specifically, is about the process. It's not really about what I want the outcome to be. Most of the time, it's just me enjoying the process. Most of the time, I'm feeling something very emotional, and a lot of the times lately, I've just been journaling, and I, of course, don't show any of that because it's quite personal, but I've just been writing. But usually, when I do go into my journals with the paints and the inks and stuff like that, it's really about the process of creating the page and not so much about what I am creating. But I believe I put here, it is written in the stars. And what I did was I just kind of like block letter wrote it out on some white cardstock, and then I am just cutting the words out into little strips. So I'm basically making my own little word strips here, and I am just going to put them on the page in a way that balances them out because I do have that weird crease in the middle. And so I'm just kind of trying to put them in a way that looks good and works on the page. And so, yeah, friends, that was basically this spread. It was very quick, very simple. I really hope you enjoyed this challenge, and I do apologize that I didn't keep up with it. I I might give a life update a little later on, but yeah, I just really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.